And wow, JesseG.
Hi everyone, I'm JesseG, and today we're going to show you how to read the book FrogWars that's made up by Star Wars from VeggieTales.
Okay, so while Jesse's doing that, he's getting the book. Just to let you know that this is going to be a fun read, so enjoy it with us.
And my dad always loves it, and he'll read it for you.
Okay, here we go.
This is what the cover looks like.
Okay, here we go.
FrogWars!
FrogWars. Okay, ready? Okay, everybody, here we go. Be strong, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Never give up. Junior Asparagus had been trying to learn how to play the tuba all day, but the noise coming out of it sounded like a sick water buffalo with the pail on its head. Echoed through the house. 15 minutes later, Junior slammed his tuba on the floor. I quit, he shouted, as his mum rushed into the room. Junior, you love music, and this is the 4th instrument you've tried this month. Yeah, but I'm no good at it, he puffed. Perhaps it's because you're using the advanced guide to playing tubas on your first day. Even if God made you musically gifted, it takes perseverance before you can play well. Perseverance? God never gave them to me. Perseverance means trying. Keep trying. Don't give up hope. Hope, he muttered. Nope. Don't got it. Don't got it? What do you mean? Later that afternoon, Junior wandered into the Treasure Trove bookstore. Do you have any books on how to play the violin? He asked Mr. O'Malley, the Irish potato, who owned the store. Mr. O'Malley peered at Junior. I thought you were learning to play the tuba, laddie. Apparently tubas and I weren't made for each other. Mr. O'Malley's eyes lit up. I have the perfect book for you. O'Malley climbed a tall ladder to find the book. It's somewhere in the Never Say Die section, next to the house self-help comic books. Finally he found it. FrogWars. Junior opened the book and saw a beautiful palace in the middle of a desert. Workers lifted giant statues that looked like huge stone frogs.
Now everybody, it's coming to FrogWars.
At that very moment, 4 giant words floated up from the first page of the book. 4 simple words. Once upon a time. The 4 giant words swirled around Junior and travelled across the screen into the sky. Junior slid down, down, down. But as he slid down the giant page, the words moved up. They said, a long time ago in a land far, far away. Episode 4. A really, really new hope. Dark Visor and his evil empire are forcing the people of Salon to be his slaves. He's making them build temples to the great frog god, Ribbit. But the one true God is rising up, a hero to rescue them. After sliding down the words, Junior crash-landed inside the FrogWars book. Where did you come from? Asked a cucumber slave, hopping up to Junior. He fell from outer space, said a blueberry. Hello, space boy. I'm Princess Hair Sprayer, and this is Cuke Sandwalker. Junior stared at the cucumber's wig. Then he looked at Princess Hair Sprayer with a baffled look on his face. You have cinnamon buns on your ears. Where else do you suggest I carry them? She frowned. I don't have hands, you know. Don't worry, we won't hurt you. We were captured from Salon, which is on the other side of the big frog pond. We were brought here to be Dark Visor's slaves, the cucumber exclaimed. Just then 2 other slaves peeked out from behind a frog statue. Is it safe to come out, Master Cuke? Asked a pea dressed in gold.
And that's AchuDee2.
That's C3PO.
Oh, and that's AchuDee2.
That's AchuDee2, yeah. That's it.
And that's C3PO again.
Yes, yes, yes. So you can have a look. There's C3PO. That's the peas. That's the P. Come on out, Cuke Sandwalker called. The 2 peas cautiously approached the little asparagus. I'm SweetP3O, said one of the peas.
SweetP3O.
This is Achu, bless you. We're slaves too. Are you the one who's come to free our people? Asked Princess Hair Sprayer. I don't think so, said Junior, a little confused. We've been asking the one true God to send someone who will lead us out of here. You must be the one, said Cuke Sandwalker. Follow us, space boy. Junior stayed close behind as Cuke and his friends rushed through the palace and into the throne room. The king, a zucchini named Dark Visor,
And you can also say Anakin.
sat on a great frog throne.
That's Anakin.
His visor made his breathing sound funny. He hates the sunlight, whispered AchuDee2. What's with all the frogs? Junior asked. Dark Visor believes in a frog called Ribbit. Princess Hairsprayer told him. He doesn't believe the true God will send someone to help us. So go ahead and tell him, nudged Cuke. Tell him what? Asked Junior. Tell him to let God's people go free. Trembling with fear, Junior moved toward the king. What do you want? Dark Visor bellowed after lifting his visor. Let the people of Salon go free, Junior squeaked. No, thundered the king so loudly it caused his visor to slam shut, and he could hardly breathe. Wait, said Cuke Sandwalker, you hardly tried at all. Trying isn't really my thing, Junior added as he ran for the door. At that very moment, a guy named Mo stormed into the room carrying a walking stick. The big round tomato was on a mission. Stick with me, Mo told Junior. We won't give up until Dark Visor gives in. Mo turned to the king and spoke. My name is Mo, and God wants you to let his people go. But Dark Visor only snarled at him with a heavy breath. Ah, everyone gasped. Lift your visor and try it again, suggested SweetP3O. The king flung his head back to open the visor and roared when I'm through with you. You will all turn to the dark side. Dark Visor would not let the slaves go free. But did Mo give up? Nope. He had hope and would not give up because he put his faith in the Lord. Mo warned Dark Visor that God would not be pleased, but the big zucchini didn't care, so Mo threatened to turn all the water in the kingdom to juice, and soon purple liquid bubbled from every drinking fountain in the city. This guy's really good, Cuke Sandwalker whispered to Junior. Day after day after day, Mo threatened the king with God's anger, but the king refused to let the people go. Junior just wanted to quit and go home, but Mo encouraged him to stay. God wants us to have faith in him. That means doing our best and not giving up, he told Junior. My name is Mo, and God wants you to let his people go. No way, Jose, Dark Visor replied as he sipped his juice.
Or he could just say, never, ever.
Never, ever. And so the tomato warned the king that God would send plagues on the land, and plagues were scary things like days and days of doing the hokey pokey, swarms of dust bunnies, a drought of pizza and ice cream, and the invasion of frogs. Even though the king worshipped the frog Ribbit, unwanted real frogs turned up everywhere and they were quite a nuisance. The king found them in his cereal bowl, in his pajamas, even in his throne, and it wasn't funny to have a sudden frog appear in your shoe. Finally, an amazing thing happened. Many days later, isn't it time to give up? Asked Cuke Sandwalker. What do you think, Junior? Junior thought about it. God wants us to put our hope in him and keep trying. Anything else we can try? Junior asked. Mo smiled and they prayed to God for help. Then God sent a deep darkness to fall upon the land. Truly, the dark side. Is this what you meant when you talked about turning to the dark side? AchuDee2 teased the king.
Dad?
Yes?
Well, you know that. I know that's Mo, and that's Junior, that's Cuke, and that's Anakin, and that's C3PO, that's AchuDee2, and that's the
Princess Hairsprayer.
Yeah.
Finally, an amazing thing happened. Dark Visor heard that familiar voice. My name is Mo, and God wants you to let his people go. I can't see in the dark! He groaned as he flipped his visor up. What did he say? Never! Ribbit has turned against me in my time of need.
He didn't say it, was just like, it's too dark.
All right, let the slaves go free and take these frogs with you, the king shouted. He was very upset. The clouds began to part as the slaves marched out of the land. Junior rode in the wagon with his new friends. Use the horse, Cuke, said the princess. Good thinking, smiled the cucumber. But before the slaves could get away, Dark Visor slammed down the lid of his visor and sent his army to chase after the slaves. Huh? He flipped the visor back open and shouted, I changed my mind. Go after the slaves from Salon. The Empire struck back. The slaves were trapped in front of the big frog pond with no way to get across. In front of the slaves was the treacherous